Welcome students. Today discuss the topic is functions of NABARD. So previous class discussed concessions to RRB, then NABARD and its role and agricultural credits, isn't it? So today class functions of NABARD. Okay, Amma. So write the headings. First, functions of NABARD. So what are the functions? The NABARD has inherited an apex role from RBI. Okay, so they're performing all the functions performed by RBI. So first one, NABARD acts as refinancing institutions. Okay, Amma? So refinancing institutions for all kinds of production and investment, credit to agriculture, small scale industries, cottage and village industries, handicraft and so on. Okay. So first one is refinancing institution. So refinancing institution for all kinds of production and investment. Okay, Amma? So investment of credit to agriculture, small scale industries. Okay, small scale industries, cottage and village industries. Then handicrafts and rural crafts and real artisans and other allied economic activities with a view to promoting the integrated rule of development. Okay. Then second one is it provides the short term and medium term and long term credits. Okay, Amma? Short term, medium term and long term credits. To start the cooperative banks, then RRBS, okay, then LDBS, then other financial institutions. That's all. So approved by RBI. Okay, that's all. Then third one is that NABARD gives that long-term loans. So up to 20 years ago. Okay, Amma? So long-term loans to state government to enable them to subscribe the share capital of cooperative credit societies. So long-term loans up to 20 years to state government. State government to subscribe the share capital of cooperative credit societies. Cooperative credit societies. That's all. So next one is fourth one. So fourth one is that NABARD gives the long-term loans, okay, to any institution approved by the central government. Okay, so long-term loans to any institution approved by the central government or contribute to the share capital or invest in securities of any institution concerned with agriculture and rural development. Agriculture and rural development. That's all. So next one is NABARD has the responsibility of cooperating the activities of central and the state government. Okay, ma? So responsibility of coordinating. Responsibility. So எதுக்கு responsibility இருக்காங்க? Coordinating the activities. Okay, so responsibility of coordinating activities, central and state governments. Central and state governments, the planning commission, and other India and state level institution interested with the development of small scale industries. Okay, so development of small scale industries, then village and cottage industry, small scale industries, then village and cottage industries, and rural craft, then industry in the chili and tiny and the decentralized sectors Okay, that's all. So next one is it has the responsibility to inspect RRBs and cooperative banks and other than primary cooperative societies. Okay, so RRB, cooperative inspect of RRB. Okay, ma, inspect RRB to and cooperative banks and other than primary cooperative society. Primary cooperative societies. That's all. Next one, it maintains a research and development fund to promote research and agriculture and rural development. Okay, so it maintains the research and development. Maintain research and development. Research and development fund to promote the research in agriculture and rural development. Okay, that's all. So it's a functions of NABARD. Then next one is a Reserve Bank of India and industrial finance. So next topic is Reserve Bank of India and industrial finance Okay, so although the industries get finance from commercial banks, so the quantum and the term will be very much limited generally. The quantum and the term for the very limited. Okay, so the commercial banks lead for short term only. Commercial banks only lend short term only. So as they get only short term deposits from the public. Okay, that's all. So the commercial banks get finance from commercial banks. Okay, so get finance from commercial banks. The quantum and the term will be very much limited. Okay, so the commercial bank lend short term only. Short term only. Okay, so as they get only the short-term deposits. Short-term deposits from the public. Okay, further lending industries will only the fragment of the total lending by the banks. That's all. So next one is there is a need and urgency of establishing the long-term credit facilities to industry. So urgency of நம்மளுக்கு பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா establishing the long-term credit facilities to industries. So the institutional setup in India for financing and promoting industries. Okay, so the institutional setup பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா? First you see the institutional setup. Institutional setup. Okay, first all India level institutions என்னெல்லாம் இருக்கு அப்படின்னா. So all India level institutions So all India level institutions are first one industrial finance corporation of India. Okay. Then second one industrial credit and investment corporation of India. That's all. So third one is a industrial development Bank of India. Okay, so next state level institutions. Okay, so state level institutions, the first one state financial corporations. So SFCS. Then second one is a state industrial development corporation. So SIDCS. Okay, that's all. So இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போறோம் அப்படினா all India level institutions பார்க்கலாம். Okay அம்மா. So all India level institutions. So first one is a industrial finance corporation of India. Okay, IFCI. That's all. Okay, so the first in the chain of establishment of financial corporations to provide financial assistance for industrial development. Okay, so financial assistance for industrial development. So this was established on July 1. So established on July 1, 1948. Okay, July 1, 1948. So the act was in the Parliament. Parliament. Then IFCI provides assistance to industrial concerns வந்து நிறைய ways கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Okay, so அது என்னென்ன ways அப்படின்னா there are 5 ways கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So first one is long term loans. Okay, so first one long term loans both in rupees and foreign currencies. Okay, so rupees and foreign currencies. Okay, then second one is a underwriting of equity and the preference and debentures issues. So equity, preference and debenture issues. And debenture issues. Then third one is a subscribing to equity. First one வந்து என்னதுமா நமக்கு இது வந்து underwriting. Okay, first one underwriting equity. Underwriting equity. Then second one subscribing to equity. Subscribing to equity. Then preference and debenture issues. And debenture issues. Okay, that's all. Then fourth one is a guaranteeing the deferred payments in respect of machinery imported from abroad or purchased in India. Okay, so machinery imported from abroad and purchased in India. Okay, so machinery imported from abroad or purchased in machinery. Purchased in India. Okay, then the guaranteeing of loans raised in foreign currency. Okay, from foreign financial institutions. So guaranteeing of loans again. Guaranteeing of loans raised in foreign currency. Raised in foreign currency from foreign financial institutions. Foreign financial institutions. Foreign financial institutions. So the financial assistance of IFCI can be availed by any limited company in the public. Okay, so public or private public or private or joint sector. Okay, so joint sector or the cooperative society, then incorporated in India. So incorporated in India. That's all. So which is engaged or proposes to be engaged in the specified industrial activities. Okay ma? So it's இது வந்து என்ன நமக்கு specified industrial activities மட்டும் இது பண்ணும். So specified industrial activities. Okay, so such financial assistance will be available for the setting of new industrial projects and also for the expansion, diversification and also the renovation or modernization of existing ones. Okay amma? So அப்ப நமக்கு என்னெல்லாம் வரும் industrial projects வந்து எதெல்லாம் வந்து define பண்றதுன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா expansion. So expansion, diversification, then renovation or modernization and diversification. Okay, so இதெல்லாம் இருக்கும் renovation, and expansion of modernization of existing ones. Then the IFCA also provides the financial assistance on concession terms. Financial assistance on concessional terms for setting up the industrial project. Setting up the industrial projects. Okay. So projects in industrially less developed districts in the states or union territories notified by the central government. Okay. Central government. So the IFCA raises its resources by a way of first one is issue of bonds in the markets. Okay. First one is a issue of bonds. Issue of bonds in the market. Okay. Then second one is a borrowing from industrial development. Industrial Development Bank of India. Industrial Development Bank of India and the central government. Okay, that's all. So next one is foreign credit secured from foreign financial institutions. So foreign credit secured from foreign financial institutions and borrowing in the international capital markets. Okay, so international capital markets. Then next one is a third one, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. So next one is a Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. Corporation of India. So அதுல என்னலாம் வரும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, this way set up in 5th January 1955 ல தான் இந்த சிஸ்டம் நமக்கு first என்ன பண்ணிருக்காங்க, ஜாயிண்ட் ஸ்டாக் கம்பெனில அட்வைஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. ஓகே, so 5th January 1955 ல கொண்டு வந்திருக்காங்கமா. So இத யாரு அட்வைஸ் given by the 3-man mission sponsored by the World Bank. Okay, 3-man mission தான் அத என்ன செஞ்சிருக்காங்க, ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. So man mission sponsored by the World Bank and the government of USA to the government of India. Okay, to the government of India. So the principal purpose of institution is to channelize the World Fund, channelize the World Bank funds to in India and also help build up the capital market. Okay, that's all. So initially the capital of ICICI was held to private companies, institutions and individuals. Then but now a very large part of this equity capital is held by the public sector institutions. So such as அது என்னலாம் அப்படினு பாத்தீங்க அப்படினா banks, then LIC, then GIC, and subsidiaries and its subsidiaries and its private institutions was nationalized. Okay, nationalized on a private institutions. Okay, that's all. So the significant feature of the operations of ICICI is that foreign currency loans sanctioned in the institution to industries. So nearly 50% வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கமா நம்மளுக்கு foreign currencies percentage distribution பண்ணுவாங்க. Okay, then this is possible because the facility to enjoy the rising funds. Then the World Bank has been a single largest source of such funds. So since 1973, the ICICI has entered the international capital market. International capital market. And also they are raising the foreign currency loans. Foreign currency loans rises. Okay, so the major position of its rupee resources raised by the way debentures and its capital market. The ICICI borrows from the Industrial Development Bank of India and the government. The major portion of the assistance is to the private sector. Okay, that's all. Then next one is Industrial Development Bank of India. Last one. So Industrial Development Bank of India. Industrial Development Bank of India. So the Industrial Development Bank of India is the industrial development bank that the bank has been conceived with the primary object of creating. Okay, so primary objective create பண்றது. So primary object of creating and apex institutions to coordinate activities of other financial institutions. Okay, financial institutions, then including banks also. So the development banks was wholly owned the subsidiary of the Reserve Bank of India up to February 15, 1976. Okay, so delinked from the RBI. Delinked from the RBI from 1976. That's all. So and made the autonomous corporation fully owned by the government of India. That's all. Then functions of IGBA பாத்தீங்க அப்படினா functions of IGBI. Okay, so functions of IGBA அப்படினா நமக்கு the functions of IGBA fall into two groups. First one is a assistance to other financial institutions. Other financial institutions. Then second one is a direct assistance to industrial concerns. Industrial concerns either on its own or in participation with other institutions. With other institutions. That's all. Okay, so the irrespective of the terms loans industrial concerns given by the IFC. Okay, a special feature of IDBI is the provision of the creation of special fund. Okay, ma, special fund. So known as the development assistance fund. Development assistance fund. So the fund is intended to provide the assistance to industries which require heavy investments with a low anticipated return. Okay, ma. So low anticipated rate of return. So such industries may not to be able to get assistance in the normal course. So financing of exports was also undertaken by IDBI till established by the Bank of Exim Bank. Okay, Exim Bank in March 1982. Okay, Amma? That's all. Okay. Thank you, students. Thank you so much.